start the video with you coughing and dying.
No, I started the video with you saying that. Now, okay, so here we are back again. And they just got some vital information that might help them with information that wasn't as vital for the plot.
What?
I don't know. Anyway, so you guys had a plan, yeah?
We have the beginnings of a plan.
We had a plan to go and get cubes, and then I can't really remember what happens after that.
What?
Apparently we're enabling your cube fetish, and then we're going to be chasing after this fucker who stole all the wine.
Okay, so what's happening?
Step 1, get cubes. Step 2,
Step 1 before the cube is get a better boat.
How the fuck have you gotten into your head you could get cubes? Where's this come from? I leave for 5 seconds and you all just want to get cube. The last cube you saw disappeared.
Don't we go to the cube shop at the bottom of the ocean?
Yes. They're not big on geometry here, honestly.
Well, so what we're going to do is go back to the original diving spot and try and find something else. Obviously, there's going to be more salvage there, and maybe some cubes, possibly, or a cube.
Okay.
But even if we could just generate some cash to buy a better boat, that would be a pretty good move.
And we're also trying to get another boat.
It seems like a solid plan. So you want to take out... You want to rent a boat for a salvage operation? We could probably talk to... Was it Ollie's uncle or Dunstan's uncle?
Dunstan's.
Dunstan. Yeah, you can probably talk to him and say, gonna go salvage some.
We borrowed his boat last time, didn't we?
Yeah, and he took a cut for it. You can do that again.
Nice. And we'll tell him we're just going back to the same spot as well.
Yeah. He'll probably be alright with that. Let's say that's a given.
Okay. We will do that then.
Okay. What about...
Sonia, did you still want to go back to the tavern and try and wrangle some more money, though?
Yeah, I was gonna homo in the tavern for a bit. So,
It's always wise to homo.
Okay.
yes.
I would like to point out that why I have made little helpy cards for the fight. I have not made helpy cards for Duel of Wits.
Shite.
So those are for next time.
Witless.
Those are for next time. We can do a Duel of Wits, but you'll probably be wondering what happened.
To be fair, we're all pretty witless at the moment, so it doesn't really help.
Well, we can do some basic rolls for stuff.
Beginner's luck talking shit.
Something similar to that, but I'd hold off doing a proper Duel of Wits until I get helpy cards for that. You can fight your dad if you want. I have cards for that.
I'll fight you. No, that's okay.
Okay.
Could I get my dad to beat up her dad?
Does Dunstan have a dad?
I don't know. It's just an idle threat, isn't it? Oh, my dad could have your dad.
Well, your dad's dead, isn't he?
Yes. Well, when he was alive.
Okay.
I was going to say, considering what's going on at the moment, even while dead, he might be able to have his dad.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
Oh yeah, so I suppose. But
I don't know, Axeman's the burly man. He might be able to punch my dad.
Why would I want to punch your dad? He gives me beer.
It's true. Anyway, so
trust.
yeah, let's get this back on whatever fucking Nigel-esque track it was on.
Nigel.
Phantoms.
No.
Oh God, please no.
Oh, I better not talk about it being Mong Day -1.
Fuck off.
That's pretty meaningless to anyone who's listening, isn't it?
Unless they listen today, which they won't because this takes long to complete. Anyway, for fuck's sake.
Yes.
Okay, so you were going to the tavern. You're going to go talk to your uncle.
Axeman also goes to tavern.
Axeman also goes to tavern. What about Fricko?
I should probably help Dunstan out, get this sodding boat sorted out, I suppose.
That's alright.
Yes, please.
Need someone to speak whatever heathen language we goddamn well speak around here.
Okay, so
Tug.
where you were, where what's his face is, what was his name? Holo. Where he was a few hours walk out of the main Noxie town. You arrived back there a little past noon, and the town is in full gear as it usually is. People are fucking around and Sorry. Fucking around in their boats. A lot of bustle on the docks. Running around, yelling, stuff like that. And you guys just go to...
Dunstan swaggers.
Dunstan swaggers, like, he shat himself.
Yeah.
Still feeling the aftermath of that massive dump from yesterday.
Yes! Nice fight.
Dumbass skill, fucking hell. Okay, so...
It's not a skill, it's a trait.
Well... Okay, so...
You're welcome.
Excellent.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, so let's do the tavern first. It's Sonia's mother working the bar today. Dad's fucking around out back somewhere. Who do you approach?
Dad is openly hostile. Mom just doesn't give a shit. Let's go for Mom.
He looks at you. What's she
right.
called? Did you have a name for her?
This is I think I decided to call her Diana because she needs to have a Ponzi name. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense that Sonia has a Ponzi name.
Are those Ponzi names?
Apparently.
Anything with IA is the Ponzi name. Have that, anyone in comments with anything like that.
I'm very glad I'm not a woman called Olivia now. Fuck.
Yeah. What? Ponzi. Anyway, so yeah, she's sitting there. She's sort of, hello, dear.
I'm sorry. Shite. It's like,
Don't
hello,
use
mother.
that language in here.
What is your mother 95 years old?
Hello, daughter. Shite. Why would you say that?
Are you eating
I'm waiting
enough?
for her to start sounding like Skeletor.
I have more than one character. Fuck off.
Sorry.
Okay.
Didn't mean to insult your voice acting. Carry on.
Thank you.
He has voice acting?
Well,
Oh, ooh.
Whoa.
Fricko's
She
leg
got-
falls off. Continue.
Rico decides he's become Catholic.
So what?
I don't
What?
know. Talking absolute shit.
You're buying time while Sonia shits herself, not knowing what to say to her mother.
Yes.
Oh, right. So hang on then.
Okay.
No.
So she's.
Fuck's sake. Oh, you.
Oh my gosh.
10 minutes. Nothing's happened.
Woo. Are we waiting for Ollie now? I don't.
We're waiting for you.
Okay. 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 So I approach her. I'm like, "Hello, Mom. I'm here for business today. I'm gonna start playing and try to earn some tips."
There's no one
you'll
in
get a
until
cut as
tonight,
always.
dear.
What?
There's no one in till tonight, dear. That's just these few suggestions around. There's like 3 dudes there.
Well, I mean, she's gonna just hang out until there are dudes. Like,
Okay,
It's
you're
not
not
as
leaving
if-
today?
well, I mean, it's not as if the salvage operation is gonna take like 12 seconds. So she's got the time.
Oh, you're not going with them on the salvage.
No, why would she go with the salvage operation? She doesn't even understand why they want to do that.
Well, I'd assume Ollie would go with them since he's the rower.
Indeed. Axman proceeds to butt in when she realises that Sonia is faffing and says, "Your daughter wants monies for salvage operation. Wants to earn money. Wants to spread wings and become, big girl woman. But also can I have that?"
Why is he talking with the grammar of a Russian man?
Hello, Axeman.
He's probably drunk.
You're looking good today.
Make
Thank
my
you.
destroy many Nazi.
She sways slightly. Money, is it?
She wants money. Yes.
Well, what do you need? What do you
I nudged Sonia.
what do you need it for, dear?
Well, my boat got destroyed, so kind of need a new one.
What?
What?
That was my mother's boat.
No, it wasn't. I
Is
bought
it?
it.
It was an
I'm
heirloom.
surprised that didn't say anything, but
No, it wasn't.
When Greg Hilda died, she said,
Greg Hilda.
yes. You,
Axman, whilst this conversation is happening, Axman just casually helps himself to a beer on the table.
Axman is made sure to pay for it.
Axeman will put it on his tab when he returns.
Good man. I don't know what the. Well, you want money for a new boat? I don't know. Can't you sleep on the floor in here until you make enough to buy one yourself?
Do you want me to? Is the question.
Yes.
I don't give a shit.
Fuck. I have no idea how to respond to this at all.
do whatever, dear.
Axeman sighs and says she doesn't want a normal boat. She wants a big salvage boat to earn money her own way. Be a big girl for once in her life.
That's not really true.
Not with those arms. She always was a frail child. I was afraid she would be a worm when I squirted her out. My hips would compact her like a glob of clay as she came out. We had to straighten her out into human shape.
Axeman is now disgusted and doesn't want his beer anymore.
You ruined my hips, you little shit.
Mental.
What? Fuck.
I try to persuade my mother that I'm just going to piss her off if I have to stay in here.
Well, she has a smoke. Meh. At this point, Dad comes out with a barrel. What's she doing here? Oi, Sonia!
What?
Are you upsetting your mother?
I don't know.
Mother just sort of leaves out the back room. As if she's forgotten something, mainly where she is. And then just walks out. Dad flops down on the counter. What do you want, you little shit?
I need money for a boat.
Money for a boat or a boat?
Well, either or.
What are you gonna use it for?
Well, we need to
Salvage operation, Axeman would like to butt
Good
in.
man, Axeman.
Welcome.
Salvage, so you're... Are we talking rent or own here? Because you fucking suck with your boat. You sunk the last one. That was fucking heirloom from Greg Hildy. You've upset your mother.
But I had that boat for 10 years and nothing fucking happened.
You never took it out. First time and it sunks. Right.
Axeman finishes his beer and cuts in for Sonia. We're using it for salvage. We've got a good spot, lots of metal and stuff.
Oh,
On the
that's
boat,
good.
though.
Might actually do a honest day's work for once.
Oh, yeah, that's the reason we're taking her out because she needs to learn.
And I might know a man that has some. Come back tomorrow. I'll have a talk.
Good man.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Fucking
Thank
off.
you, Father. Like,
What is it?
nothing. Sorry, I had something in my throat.
Right. He starts bellowing at the other patrons.
At the bellowing, Axeman goes off to find Fricko and Dunstan.
What about Sonia?
I guess she follows him or something. She's
Aw.
she's like super pissed off because she has no idea how the fuck to handle her parents.
Well,
They just like fucking freak her the fuck out.
What
'cause
was
they're
it-
so
well,
her
that's
mom
it.
is just like, what the fuck? Starts talking about her birthing of her and like, what the hell? And
Axeman
she's
has no
just like,
problem
what
with
the fuck am I supposed to say?
That is a very, very normal reaction to parents usually, honestly, though.
just like Axeman having apparently no problem with your parents and seems to get on really well with them.
Well, Axeman's a practical
Go
man,
on,
so Sonia's dad. So, I don't know. Okay, so you show up. Fricko and Dunstan have procured the boat. They've dragged it over to one of the moorings where they're kept before they set out. When they're ready to
Right.
set out the next day. So you reconvene there.
Sweet.
Sweet.
So
Did
this
we-
is the next day, you said, yes?
No, this is still like what, 3 in the afternoon.
Have we paid for this, or have we just fucked off with someone's boat?
No, but you went over and
Yes.
talked to because that's not going to be a problem. Lending it from Dunstan's uncle, so they just lent a boat from him. That was
fair
going to
enough.
go
So
with
not
salvage.
even okay.
Yes, so that doesn't need a conversation.
Axman mentions that as a failsafe, we have a boat with Sonia's dad, just in case this one fucks up.
Aye.
Aye.
So yeah, it's noon. You have, provided you're setting off tomorrow or today, you might you have to make a decision.
We don't actually know that Sonia's going to be there overnight, do we? We
Uh,
have no idea. And we didn't bother to make arrangements to meet up or anything, did we?
I assume they just go and find you. The pier isn't that big,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Fair
and
dues.
if the fucking Axeman would know where you'd be. He's
See.
he's a burly sailor.
Aye.
He can ask around. He's a fine man. So you show up where they're sort of readying the boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a two-person rowing job, isn't it?
Yeah, on that one, it's the same. It's
Right,
pretty much
people.
it's the same type as the one you had before.
Are all four of us going to fit on this, or?
Yeah, you did the first time.
True.
I thought it was only 3 people the first
Yeah,
time.
no,
Well, to be fair, the fourth person is a tiny girl.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh my
there,
God.
If anything, you're ballast.
there were only 3
She-
people. That's true, but she's tiny. You could probably.
she can
fit her.
she can sit on Freko's lap. I'm sure she'd love that.
Yeah. The only
Oh, God,
problem
she'll
you
stab
had,
it.
the only problem you had was that you couldn't have as much. Normally, flotsam and shit like that, you just tie to it and drag behind it. You couldn't do that with the metal. You'd need actual room for because the metal was too heavy, so you couldn't bring more than you brought. So if you're planning to find some more, having 4 people in it is probably not a good idea. Going with 2 boats would probably be preferable if you have 2 decent rowers.
We could lash together some
Yeah.
kind of pontoon to drag behind the boat and
Oh,
put the
yeah.
stuff on.
You
We
could
still
do
have
that.
the pontoon from last time. The one that we like dragged with us.
I thought
before.
Ollie sold those to his uncle.
I did. Sold them fucking supplies because otherwise we were going to get done in.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, that was your uncle who's now being massaged? Oh fuck.
Oh no!
No, when they
Oh.
got back, or was that at the? Well,
That
it
was
doesn't
at
matter.
the-
They're gone. Whoever's watched all of this in a row will know what happened to them. You in the
will
comments.
show.
Yeah,
Pity
you in the
those
comments.
poor-
You
But
know
the
what's going.
original,
What?
the original salvage we gave to my uncle, didn't we? And he took a cut.
Yeah,
and
but
gave
Ollie
us
made some pontoons at that crab island. But I think they disappeared with that
yes.
as well. They were just they were just sold off or something. But you could get some new ones or
I think they were sold. And we had some hilarious bartering going on. That's what it was all about, wasn't it? We needed to buy a bigger boat to
It,
get
it
back.
started as
No, we
bartering,
need to buy. Yeah,
ended in a
base-
hand job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, the pontoons were sold to get us a bigger boat, though, weren't they? To get back to Pilk.
See.
I
see.
thought you just got supplies for the boat.
We just
so
needed food.
Yeah,
And
you
we
just
didn't-
needed
Oh, was
food.
it supplies?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
okay.
supplies.
Yeah,
you
you're
needed
right,
food.
supplies. But
Yeah.
anyway,
So we don't have the pontoon, but we could possibly lash one together.
Yeah, you'll need
Meaningful look at
to
the people who know how to tie knots.
Yeah.
you'll need to
I
go
got
and
that.
maybe buy one or
Yep.
possibly steal one.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Or rent
Okay.
one.
Sonya
if you
knows
want.
how to
Oh,
haggle, so
that's
But you don't have any
Yeah.
money, do you? You have to.
I thought those guys.
I
had
do.
cash.
We do.
Yeah, but you have cash.
I have a.
I do
I
have
have a
one
cash.
Okay, so you'll have to lend Sonya cash for her to haggle.
Oh.
Okay, I lend Sonya some cash.
You lend Sonya some cash. Okay, it is a 1 dice, obs 1.
Okay.
You have to
To
succeed
lend
this.
her money?
No, this is her haggling for the pontoon.
That's
Ah,
cash. So okay, so I'm haggling right now, or
Well, it's never going to be any less than an obs 1 anyway. If it
Okay.
was maybe obs 3, you wouldn't be able to make this anyway. So there's actually no haggling involved. Right now, you're just rolling
Oh.
your resources. The one you borrowed.
okay. Well, then there's no reason for me to roll it, but okay.
Yes, there is.
You could
Well,
still fail.
if I'm not haggling, then there's no reason that I need to roll the resource roll.
Yes, there
Somebody
is.
else. What?
Wait,
If you fail
Well,
this,
if-
you're going to get taxed.
Oh yes, because you can either buy it and then keep hold of your cash, or you can thing the fucking half the rules in this game.
Indeed.
I thought cash was expended no matter what happened.
It is.
No. See?
Cash is resources aren't.
Uh-huh.
You're using a cash to roll this to see whether or not you. That's actually a good question. I don't know. Fucking roll it.
Luke Crane.
Indeed.
Fuck.
Yeah, you do some shit, and yeah, cash gone, but you get the pontoons.
All right. Oh well.
So you owe someone a cash.
Okay.
Who lent it to the man?
Dunstan, I believe, wasn't it?
Dunstan, yeah.
Okay. I owe
did.
you. Write that shit.
Wait, I owe him, but wasn't he just gonna buy the pontoon thing anyway?
Yeah. All right. Don't worry. You don't owe me anything. It was.
Fuck.
I was just
understand.
giving the money to you so you could barter for the pontoons. Unfortunately, you ended up being shit at bartering. In the end.
Well, I wasn't shit at bartering. I wasn't given the chance.
Should have beginners lucked it.
Well,
God
you could have bartered, but it was never going to go below 1 anyway. You'd always need to roll resources in the end. You were talking about you didn't have any resources off camera earlier, so
Yeah.
I assumed you wanted to roll resources so you could get resources, because now you got to check on your resources.
Yeah.
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 So what's the problem?
So wait, how does one level up from resources 0? Because there's
Why
a
not?
level up
Shit.
from 1, but how do you level up from 0? That's the question.
That is indeed the question, but let's just we can maybe sort that after. Let me have a look on the fucking.
We don't have to worry about it right now. It's not like I'm gonna be doing any more resource rolls for a bit, so.
No, let me have a look at the GM screen to see if I can homo a little bit here. Regardless, let's have a look. Rolling dice, failing. Ob 1 is easy. Routine skill exponent 0. Definitely not googling this.
The magic of editing this bit out.
No,
Oh yeah, we should
motherfucker.
probably flip the token.
Motherfucker, this thing is still staying. Page 239. 0 resources. Let's motherfucking look this up.
God.
This is staying in. This Luke Crane, everybody.
Luke. Oi. How rude.
Was that the 0 gravity die?
No. Only
Fantastic.
the host can zero gravity.
Starting character hatred. This is not. This is not Burning Wheel Gold. This asshole refers to.
Oh.
Can you just search the PDF? I suppose you wouldn't.
There
know
is no PDF.
No, there's no
Great.
Oh
PDF.
God! Oh, I forgot Luke Crane. Right.
Indeed,
Yes.
Luke Crane.
You know you fucked up in your life when
Aha!
the mention of your name is synonymous with shit being wrong.
A single successful resource test will advance resources from B0 to B1.
Okay, so that was not successful, so I don't
No,
get it.
you get fuck all.
Do I get a tax modifier as well, or is it just the cash?
No,
is
that's
gone?
only if it's your own money.
Okay.
You spend other people's money like a true lady.
Haha, excellent.
Okay.
Not your personal sugar daddy.
Okay, you got the pontoons there, nice and good. There's like a let's have a look here. It's got these pontoons here. There's some sticks here making a frame, and then there's a net to put shit on between, and then there's a little stupid rope.
Nice.
Yeah, kind of look like
GJ.
looks like Mickey Mouse a little bit.
That looks like a sad puppy.
Rubbing pen.
Not really Mickey Mouse, but
That's
okay.
exactly
It's
Mickey
Mickey
Mouse.
Mouse with like severe brain damage.
Well, like, yeah,
It's like
okay.
a sad puppy.
Okay then. Yes, you got that thing, and that took about an hour or something. She comes back, looking proud. With the thing, dragging it along in the water.
PM.
What?
Best, about 1 PM, isn't it then?
It's
It's about 4, I guess. Yeah. So.
Let's Let's go.
Any more preparations? Are you going now, or are you bringing the other boat tomorrow, or what's going on?
We could do with. I think we'll just get some supplies. Do we need supplies?
I'm gonna say because the other boat won't be ready till tomorrow, so we should probably grab the other one.
Does it get dark around 7 o'clock or so?
It starts around 8 and stuff like that. People stop setting out.
Oh, okay.
But there's generally a bustle until about 9, 10-ish.
Well, I guess what I'm asking
there
is,
seasons?
do we have enough time to get anywhere like useful?
You can get halfway there and then nap.
Just gonna, bring the cover up and sleep for the night.
Axeman would prefer to be on the sea, but he understands that if we only have one boat now, we won't be able to take as much back.
Oh yeah,
true.
we're supposed to come back tomorrow anyway for the other boat. So if we're just like fucking around on the ocean and we go back,
Wouldn't achieve anything.
Axeman would like to recommend we stay in town for tonight, but instead gather supplies.
All right then.
No, that makes sense.
Is there anything specific you'd want to bring? Because then we can get those scavenging or salvage or whatever the fuck rolls going.
Oh, actually, I did have an idea. I wanted to beginner's log foraging for some sort of like poisonous substance because she's too weak to actually hurt anything, so she needs a little help.
Okay, so.
So her mum wasn't lying then.
Yeah,
Well,
we
she is a bit of a twig, like a little bit.
we can retroactively homer that because there was a walk between where Hola was and here that took about 3 hours, and you might have been able to find something there. What specifically are you looking for? You must tell me your intent.
Sure. Okay.
What
I'm
type of
assuming
poison?
that. Okay. Would there be? I suppose there would be mushrooms. So some sort of poisonous mushroom.
Mushrooms are
since
mainly
we're
in cave. Noxie is not known for its caves.
This is sounding awfully familiar.
Oh,
We
you
had
mean like
exactly
the
the same
neurotoxin
search and conversation, didn't we? We found some on a tree, I think, didn't we?
Yeah, we found some on a tree, but there aren't any trees. So like.
Was this the one with the Yeti?
Yes.
Yes, but no one's seen that. I think so.
Maybe
Okay.
some sort of
sorry.
poisonous
Yeah, I
lichen?
shouldn't reference that.
Poisonous
yeah.
what?
Some sort of poisonous lichen, because lichen grows on like rocks and shit. And
Yeah,
just random
that's
stuff.
There's a lot of stuff that grows here actually that makes that a little difficult. There is a specific type of bramble that clings to stone, and it covers most of the stones of Noxie, making them going out of the paths quite ass. The rocks are literally spiked. So sliding down them, it's very, very ass and will probably do you in. But you can navigate them slowly and look for stuff between there. Depends what you want to do. If you're also going, might also look for something in water, you might have an easier time.
I mean, lichen or poisonous algae, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, what's your
Poisonous fish?
what?
Or...
Yeah, what? Well,
This would be a beginner's luck foraging, which would probably be perception. So
beginner's luck. Okay, I'm not. There's some rules I'm unsure about, so we're gonna hand wave it because. It's perception. But
Okay.
I was gonna say, could I help with this at all?
I was gonna say he could fork in his.
but it's a
Anatomy?
beginner's luck roll, and you can't fork in shit. So
Okay, so you knew that. That was what I was wondering. Yeah, so I don't think you can help not when it's beginner's luck, unless you have forage and you're also looking.
No.
Okay. Yes. Okay, do it.
Okay.
Obs 2. No, wait, Obs 1. Sorry.
Okay, so it's OBS 1. Wait, is it OBS 1 up to OBS 2? Oh, whatever.
Yeah. Well, when it's Obs 1, that means it's Obs 2. So.
Okay.
Beginner's luck doubles yet?
Yeah. So you made that one.
Yay.
Write it down. Write your aptitude or whatever the fuck it's called, and put a little dot in it.
That's 10 minus your minus the stat, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
You actually remember things. I'm quite impressed.
That wasn't
Do you remember
condescending
those
at all.
days?
Well, no, I mean, I usually have to say things 5,000 times and then forget them myself. So I have to look them up.
Yay. Alright, so I'm assuming I find a particular kind of, like, poisonous something. Lichen? I'm gonna go with lichen, I guess.
Yeah, you managed to scrape something off that. Roll your apothecary.
Alright, give me, like, 1 sec to...
Orbs 2 now.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yay!
Yeah,
Hooray.
you're pretty sure that this is something that the person who taught you apothecary specifically said not to use.
Not to use.
Well,
Not
apothecary is generally a healing art, so you think that's a good indicator that it might be bad. In what
Okay.
way, you don't really know.
So I need somebody with some sort of wise to tell me what it is exactly.
Yes.
Would I be able to roll apothecary to Oh, also that was obs 2, so that was a routine. Would I be able to use apothecary to prepare it at all? Or since I have no idea what it is, like,
You could distill it and get some fucking essence out of it.
some essence.
Essence, but you'd have to have a boat that allows you to boil something.
Well, I still have my apothecary tools. I managed to save those.
Yeah, but
so-
you still need a boat with one of those fucking.
Well, we're not.
things. What?
I was going to say, if we're not in the boat at the moment, still we're staying overnight. Couldn't you use the bar and the bottles and
Yeah,
shit
I
they've got
was
there?
gonna
Or
go back there to play anyway.
Are you sure your
because
dad
we're
will
not-
let you make potential poison in his kitchen?
I don't think so.
Well,
never
I
said it
do
was a
have
good
an
idea.
aunt- I do have an aunt who used to like traipse around the archipelago, so I don't know. She might be like down with that.
oh, you go visit her. Do it there, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd like to visit her anyway. Now I think about it.
Okay.
Sonia's not 100% about letting Dunstan visit her because she's afraid he might do something strange, like take a shit out of the boat.
A massive dump. Please do use it by its given name.
Or knob.
No, don't knob her. They have very bad pelvises in his family. Okay, so yes.
I guess we'll go there.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, Dunstan would like to join as
Okay,
well.
what about Fricko and Axeman?
Nah, might as well. Unless Axel wants to do something somewhat more entertaining.
Axeman's dead.
No, Axeman is sorry. I had work-related shit. No, Axeman will just happily go get some alcohol to prepare for the voyage and make sure we have plenty stocked.
Okay, but
Yeah,
if
which
there's
yeah.
in
You guys
which case,
have any other preparations you want to make while I'm doing this? Because
yeah,
which case
you've got
Who?
time.
I'll probably hang around with Axeman if that's the case.
Oh, nice.
Alcohol.
Okay.
Alcohol and chewy things.
Okay.
You
so,
don't know about the shitting out of the boat, though, Sonia.
no, she doesn't. But she does look like very strange.
He's been walking strangely since yesterday.
That's called a swagger, mate.
Alright,
At my
so-
level.
yeah, I guess.
Cavernous bowel movement.
Okay, so yeah, you go over there. Let's just say you are allowed to use the stuff. So roll your apothecary.
Okay. I want to do this carefully. Oh wait, what's the odds? First of all.
The obs 2.
Okay. I'll do it carefully then, because it's routine.
Okay.
no matter
Remember,
what.
you're not getting any stuff for this.
Yeah, I know. This is the same scene, right?
Yep.
Foo.
Well, you make it sort of. You have a slight soup now. You put in a
slight
little.
soup.
You put in a little. It's not quite like a little clay pot with a little lid. Like what's it called? A little. It's not vial.
Vial, you mean?
Not
Yeah.
well. Aren't those?
Or flats?
Aren't those usually see-through?
Well, I mean, I suppose it could be like a small, like pot, like a tiny pot or something.
Yeah, like a
that.
finger-shaped thing. It's
Yeah.
quite thick. You were hoping you could get it to be a little thinner and more concentrated, but whatever it is, it's a little more potent now, but it's not very good at smearing on things, and it's a bit lumpy.
Well, it's better
Dunstan
than
watches
I
what
guess
she's
it's better.
doing
So,
and says, "You're not planning to use that on any crabs, are you?"
I don't particularly know why I would need to do that to a crab.
It smells
Okay.
kind of bad. It smells like,
Yeah, she plugs it up with a cork so that it doesn't.
well, when you cooked it, the entire thing smelled like old sawdust. Okay, that's
Could be
fine.
worse.
Oh, you spend about an hour or two doing that. Fricko and Axeman are sitting in the tavern.
Okay.
Having a conversation, I assume, about
Ugh.
Mandy shit. Like, Axeman. Fricko's leg is itching a lot.
That was my. Oh, for fuck's sake, really.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, does Hernando recognize Fricko as the man who vomited all over his floor the other day?
I think he does. He's keeping sort of an eye on him. He's scowling a little bit through his beard.
Yeah, fair enough. Is there a dartboard here?
Why would-
What?
A
Made
dartboard.
out of
Well,
what?
yes. Let's say there's a dartboard.
Yeah, Friggo's not in a particularly good mood. She's going to go up, take the darts over, and just start wanging them at the dartboard.
All right then.
See if you can possibly get someone to bet on it.
Roll your. Do you have? Oh, you have throwing, don't you?
I do.
Yes. All right. Roll that shit. Obs 2.
I can't fork anything in, can I?
I don't know.
I'm not 100% on why or when you fork things in. So
You fork things
We
in
can
when
make
they're
that-
relevant. If you can make a case for something affecting it, then you can fork it in.
probably not in this case. Oh well.
You can always argue it. The worst thing is I'll say no. It fucking
Fucking yes.
he gets a straight 20.
Straight 20.
Triple 20.
I was gonna say.
Very good. Very good. Triple.
Oi.
Yeah.
I don't know
Well,
how to
well
dice.
done.
Yeah, making it count.
A man arrives. Slotman John can do that better.
I just,
You gonna take
We
that?
have Slop Man
Friggo
John.
just kind of,
He's still there.
We're still
Friggo just
there.
kind of saunters over to the dartboard, pulls them out, looks over to where Slot Man John is, and he's going to try and drop a dart into his pint.
What Slotman John can best out of 3. Slotman John.
Is
I-
Slot Man John referring to himself in the third person, or is this some other cunt?
He's referring to himself in the third person.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Right, you over here. We are fucking doing this.
Slotman John is doing this. He stumbles slightly out of his seat. Does a little roll.
Nice. Right, how about we make this interesting?
He's
Well, you know, a little wager. Why not?
You win.
You-
You get this pearl here. I win. I get your boy toy over there. He mentions to Axeman. Motions to Axeman.
I'm not.
In
I-
the
I-
event, that I should lose, you are more than free to attempt to have him.
Axeman grins and cracks his knuckles. This is gonna be fun.
All
I
right.
may throw this just so Axeman can fuck someone up, and then take the pearl from his unconscious body.
Okay, Slotman John waddles up. We're gonna do this in the way that he throws 1, you throw 1.
Sure.
So Slotman John is like, fucking mate. He staggers forward as he throws. Well, it hit the board. Let's just say that's a 1. And 2 successes is a 2.
Fair
Your
enough.
fucking turn, mate.
Right.
The most limp-wristed. Well,
Dives out the way.
that's
and
a
the
0.
flying towards him.
The dart falls out of his hand without him actually throwing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Slotman John grins and squints, trying to see what Fricko actually hit. Slotman John in the house.
Axeman goes over to Fernando, whatever the fuck his name was, and says, "It's his fault if things get broken."
He's just looking, grinning. Slotman John turns around, bends over, and throws it between his legs up at the thing.
fucking.
Well, it hit the board.
Fair enough. Right. Fricka just
Axeman
gonna
makes a
look.
quick-
Yep.
Axeman quickly dashes outside to his house and grabs his spear, just in case.
Yeah, Fricka's gonna patiently wait for Axeman to come back with his spear. Notice that.
Axeman-
Fuck you, throw mate, Axeman John. No, Slopman John. Shut up.
I have a new nickname, thank God.
Seriously,
No.
how much lead is in the water supply around here? Fucking hell. Yeah, he's just gonna kind of wait patient until Axeman comes back in.
No,
And he's gonna
Axeman back.
gather up all the darts they're planning on throwing in one hand and then throw them.
That's
Oh,
not
God.
kosher.
Here we go.
Okay, Obs 3.
Hang on a second, I am expending some persona.
I'm not sure.
Which is to say, I'm expending all of it, which is 3 points.
What?
What, really?
What?
I
Waste your
expend this
persona
shit
on
on.
stupid
Yeah,
bullshit.
of course. I'm a complete
Not when
I
your
will
fucking
spend-
leg is stuck in Cthulhu's maw. No,
No,
I want to
no,
win
I
at
fucking-
darts.
I'm okay with
Can't
this.
hear you.
You could have just thrown carefully.
That's true. Oh man.
You just spend a feet.
Hold it. I'm expending fate.
Oh no. Okay. Expending fate.
Okay.
Yeah.
One dart splits in two midway. Oh
Right.
man. Oh, what a
worth
fucking
it.
waste.
Still fucking
Jesus
worth it.
Christ. On such trite as well. Oh god. Okay, so
We've done anything of fucking note up until this point.
well, no, oh wait, this is Sonia's. Slopman John. He's just
touch
falling
the
over
dice?
himself, so he has one dice now. Oh yeah.
Fucking hell!
He licks his lips and looks at Axeman.
Axeman just casually leans on his spear, waiting.
Hey up, boy. Gonna taste Slopman slop. Yeah.
Oh. That's why he's called Slopman. Nice.
Oh, God.
Biscuits.
Well,
This is gross.
he goes over and Hernando hammers in the bar counter.
What?
Oi, mates. Place your bets. We got some men for the pit.
Oh, Jesus.
The pit. Oh, God.
Axeman
This
knows
is
what...
escalating quickly.
Axeman
isn't
and
it?
Sonia knows what this means. Fricko might know, I don't know. It is a type of brawl arena they have out back.
Would this be something I could kind of outlaw-wise to know?
You could, yeah.
Kind of insalubrious establishment. Because at the moment I think they're taking you to some kind of fuck dungeon, and that's just not good.
Okay, yeah, outlaw was that shit. Obs 1, it's not hard.
You
Somehow.
say
if you-
that? Did you see all the shit I was rolling? Hey!
Well, yeah, you're aware of this. You're aware of this. Okay, so, Ollie,
Oh,
See.
shit.
are you gonna go in the pit with the man? There's good money to be made, but there's also... You can also opt out, but I'm not sure Axeman will...
Axeman-
Slotman will accept.
Allow it.
Okay, you're going to pit?
Axeman is fine with this. He has not had enough to drink to do something stupid, but he has got his weapon, so he's more than happy to stab a man. He brings
Okay.
this on himself.
You go in the pit. You
I
go
go in
out
the
back,
pit.
people crowd, follow. There's a
I wouldn't
small
think
type.
that a weapon would be allowed.
There's a small type of arena out back. It's like this, with sand, and then there's people standing around here. And Hernando, of course, yells the rules. He bellows them. Bets are being made. Weapons are allowed, but only for if both also have them. So it's either going to be bare-fisted or both with weapons.
I ask Slotman John if he's going to take a weapon, or what weapon he's going to take.
He grins and shrugs. He's not going to tell you. You're going to have to make a decision.
Shit.
It's not in the rules, you
But-
have to tell. You already showed your spear, so he knows what you're going to bring.
Yeah, fuck it, I take a weapon.
Okay, you bring your spear. What the fuck does Slopman John have?
A bucket of slop, obviously.
He
shove.
has a... If this had been Fricko and Slopman John had been a wrestler, He might have used Greasy to get out of moves. It might have come into play.
Why was I going to enter fucking Proto Thunderdome?
I don't know. Okay, so yeah, Slotman John has a club.
That's fine.
He's grinning, and now let's use my thing here.
Oh, just before everything kicks off, I would like to point out Frico's, palmed one or two of the darts and is taking them out with him into the crowd.
Okay.
Good.
Oh shit.
Is Frico betting on anything here?
I have
Axe
no money.
bets on himself.
Axman
So is
bets
it
on
totally
himself?
legit for people to kill people in this pit? Like,
Sure. I mean,
Okay.
it's until someone goes down, and if that's from a cleft skull or because they pass out, potato. Okay, so does Ollie have any cash?
I do. I have a single cash.
You have a single cash. You can have Frico bet that on you for you, since you're a contestant and you can't bet.
Yeah, sure. I give it to Fricko to bet for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, we got
I
this.
will-
Oh God, Jesus Christ.
That's your stack, Ollie.
Ooh.
If there's any of those you want explained, then
I've got to look through the entire fucking thing now. Jesus Christ.
well, do a little hidden area. So I can't homo.
Yeah, sure. Hang on. Yeah.
Bear in mind, with regular speed, you have 4 actions.
What's regular speed?
Whatever you have to have an abnormally high speed or abnormally low speed to have less than 4, which means that what we're gonna do is like I'm gonna get my ones here. Right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the ones that we want. Actually, we need to do something before anything else. You have the longer weapon. So for positioning purposes, because we need to do an initial positioning to see who gets to stand where, and you have the advantage to that because you have the longer weapon. This is initial positioning. I'm in the book now, Luke. Are you happy? Crane, not you, Sawbones. Okay, so. Okay, so. You have a polearm. Wait, no. Okay. One length longer.
Oh,
yes, yours is 1 length longer. That means you have +2 to positioning.
Okay.
Slotman John has 4 speed.
My speed is also 4.
Yours is also 4, so yours is 4 + 2.
So, okay.
Because you have the longer weapon. It's easier for you to get into position. So he rolls. And you have to just succeed at all. This will not be relevant beyond the initial position.
So, roll 6, yes?
Yes, you roll 6, and you just have to you have to succeed 1
Okay.
to win the positioning, because Slotman just stumbled out and hit himself over the knee with his fucking
Oh
thing.
God, I can't even see. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, okay, you make it. You have the advantage. Opponent's disadvantage. He has a mace against a polearm. So Slotman John has everything for the initial volley is +2 obs.
Okay.
That's not an S. Yeah, this is because you're holding him off at length with the spear, and he has a club, and he's got a difficult time getting in. Now, this should affect which ones of these you're picking, because you pretty much have a bunch of free shit on him currently.
Okay. Right.
We don't have to draw a weapon, let's say that, since
Okay.
everyone was
Yeah, I
ready.
was gonna say, yeah.
Put this shit down here.
Right. If I remember right, you choose 3 actions to do, correct?
Yes. But you have 4 speed, so you can actually choose more. You can actually choose 4 if you just pick ones that
Only take 1 action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you can have 2 strikes in the same if your weapon speed allows it. That's where weapon speed comes in. In a volley, which is free exchanges as it's called, you can only attack as many times as your weapon speed allows. And yours is
2.
yeah, yours is 2, so you can at most attack at least with strikes. Twice, yes. So the rest has to be defensive. Or anything else, honestly. Slotman also has 4 actions.
Okay.
Don't write Nigel.
Okay, I'm good, I think.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, so what you do,
See?
you lie them here, on top of, up here, to mines, and we reveal them one at a time.
Sure. Do you say I've got an advantage on first thing, right?
Everything in this round is +2 obs for me because position.
Because I won the... Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But remember you have 4. So do any of these cost 2?
Yes, maybe. Possibly. I'm happy
Okay.
with what I've got there.
Okay, I forgot something here. Let's have a look. Cost 2 actions. Fuck off.
While you're doing that, I'm going to explore through things.
Yeah. Homing here a little bit.
Actually, that's a okay.
Okay, the bottom one here is the second one he does.
In one rat turn, yeah?
Yeah. Wait, where did that one go?
I'm changing it quickly.
Well, that's mine, isn't it?
Oh, wait, what? Is it?
Yes. Yours are the top ones.
I think that's it. Check it quickly just to make sure. Oh.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, in that case, yeah.
Everyone
No,
excited?
No, I'm going to get ass raped tonight.
Okay.
And I will watch.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah, let's flip our first ones.
Okay.
Well. Okay, so strike versus strike.
What about your second one?
That one is resolved after this.
Okay.
I might have fucked up here. Let's have a look. Strike versus strike is just, I think, 1 ops versus 1 ops. Strike. Strike versus strike. It's just ops 1. Yeah, it's ops 1 for both of us. So,
Okay.
Slotman John's weapon skill is 2.
Plus the ops 2. So it's an ops 3 for you,
Yep.
isn't it?
So it's an obs 3 for his 2 skill, which means he cannot make this. Oh, he flails anyway. He swings wildly.
Okay. Ops 1 for me, yeah?
Yeah. You both flail wildly.
That's impressive.
This is Slotman John's second. Well, he avoids. This is stupid because you don't have an action. Well, so this is the next one. So you try to block, but you don't have anything to block with.
I guess blocking's only with shields, isn't it?
Ah.
I think
No,
it's parry
no, wait,
that you do
no,
with
wait.
weapons.
This is legit. It's block and strike that can only be done with shields. Block works.
Okay.
The problem is
He didn't attack.
this doesn't count as anything, so he just goes into aggressive stance, which means he has +2 to strike, great strike, strike and block. Yes. Okay.
And the
This
last one.
this is a flail fest so far.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Great strike, nice. And this is your 2-1.
Yeah.
Okay, so defensive action, counter strike against great strike. Let's have a look here. Great strike against counter strike. So that's versus skill. So roll your great strike thing, which is
It's my
uh
my spear. Yeah.
yeah, just roll your weapon.
Yep. Sure.
And this is against his skill, which is 2.
Plus ops 2. No.
Why do I keep taking your shit? Yeah, plus
I
ops
don't
2.
know.
So bleh. He succeeds once, and it's an obs 4, which means he gets smacked in the fucking head.
Just kebab his fucking skull.
I say, great strike, blah 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 blah. You can put 2 hands on both weapons. Yes, fine. You must put 2 hands on the weapon. Great strike counts as 1 action against your weapon. Be limitations. Okay, so before you roll,
Bit late,
first of
but-
all, it bypasses the block action and grants a bonus to damage. Oh, it bypasses the counter strike though. Armor penetration. Choose before you roll +1 to your incidental mark and superb damage, or plus something to armor. And Slopman John is
Okay.
not armored, so
No, I was gonna choose IMS anyway. So
okay. How many were you above? The
I got 2, and you had obs 4.
yeah, you got 2, so you have 2 plus. So that's 1 plus your normal IMS, plus 2 extra for your normal IMS. And Slopman John is exposing his head like an idiot.
Right.
So, do you want to move spend points moving the attack from the head?
I'm perfectly happy hitting him in the head.
Okay, what's your add?
My add is 2.
Your add is 2, so you can spend those 2, moving it up from whatever the fuck you were gonna hit to the next one, which moves
Which
it up
would
from
have
an
been?
incidental to a mark.
A mark.
A mark hit +1. What is that?
A mark hit +1 is 9.
It's 9.
Yeah.
I have not made a thing for Slotman John.
Wait, wait. It's a 9 wound.
Yes,
Yes.
Oh wow. So your mark can kill me.
that's a great strike though. That's a great strike.
That's a great strike.
Oh okay.
Slotman John doesn't feel too good. That is a severe wound for him, which means he gets plus obs 2 to everything, which means he cannot use his weapon anymore.
Yeah.
Oh shite.
He starts bawling.
Can men in the pit surrender?
Well,
They should be able to, right? Yield or
I
whatever.
think what it was when someone hits the ground, they're out.
yeah. Once
So he's
once
on
one of
his
your
knees
stats,
bawling.
once one of your stats, not the rest of it, has been reduced to 0, you count as passing out. Slopman John is not the wisest or most perceptive of people, and his perception is in fact 2, which means he's unable to continue the fight.
I thought it was +2, or I thought was it +2 obs, or is it -2 to all dice? Like
Depends
Nice.
on where it is. When you start getting the harder wounds, it's minus dice. And Slotman John
Oh,
is
okay.
down, so he starts. Ollie stabs him in the head. In fact, he gets the spear with his nice obsidian tip that we still haven't calculated.
Yes.
Gets
yeah.
it in-
Oh yeah. Shit.
He gets it
No,
in
no,
s-
that is calculated actually. I put that into my spear.
Okay, nice. He stabs him in the mouth, from an angle, he turns his head slightly to the side. The spear goes into the joint of the jaw, dislodges it on one side, goes out through the cheek, and just disappears out like that. Slotman John does not look happy. He looks sort of unhinged.
Jesus.
It looks like he's been to the Straight Razor Cabaret.
Well,
Shit.
he might be wailing and crying, but you can't really tell because he sounds like an inebriated
He sounds
hawker.
like a murloc.
Yeah, he's not doing very well. You have a feeling he probably won't be saying Slotman John anytime soon.
Poor Slotman.
So fight is over.
You're
see?
doing God's
Aw.
work.
He starts bawling and he throws the fucking pearl at you, and just
Axman
rides
catches
around.
it, bows to the crowd, and goes over to collect.
His crew
hard-earned
gathers around
money.
him. It's a sad state. They look at you angrily, but they don't do anything. Slotman John was the big man of that crew.
That was the big man.
We're gonna
wasn't
get
it?
ambushed
Well,
by
a great
thugs.
strike's going to take down most of you. If you get hit by a great strike with that many successes, any of you would go down.
I'd be dead.
Axman will.
You'd be dead.
Axman feels a bit bad for Slotman John, so he makes sure to talk to Fernando, or whatever his name is, and get him a
They're
pint.
that-
Fernando,
You
yeah.
can't drink, half his face is hanging off.
It is
Well,
true.
it's the thought that counts.
How much thought went into that?
Very little.
I
Slot-
just take it as an insult, really.
Yeah, Slotman John. I just
This guy
imagine him
needs
sitting
that.
there at
I'll
the
have
bar.
a pint with a straw.
Yeah.
Just
Sorry, what
sitting,
were you saying,
Slotman
Rupert?
John, sitting there at the bar, staring at a pint he can't drink. It's like, well,
Yeah,
Doesn't he need medical
Yeah,
care?
the straw-
he does need medical
So,
care. He's ferried off. At this point, you guys, Fricko and Sonia were walking past the bar out there, and they burst
What?
out. Which, what weren't you?
No, I was placing a bet on the goddamn fight. I've been there the whole time.
You mean Dunstan? and
Dunstan and Thing. Yeah, of course. You get your shit. You get 2 in cash.
Comments. Well, okay.
I get 2 cash, sweet. So take off +1 and put +2.
Nice.
That would make it +3
Oh,
Yeah, make
shut. Okay. Cool. Mucho tibium.
and PM if Fricko is willing to part with it.
Oh yeah, of course. Here you go. No,
more
very
in the
nice,
pit.
very
More
nice.
pit. Okay, so
Good spear work.
Yay.
nice. Right, so
Oh,
you
by
what?
the
You
way, can Dunstan do his thing that he wanted to do with my aunt before we resolve this?
oh shit!
Oh,
sorry.
God.
Yes.
Homo, your aunt? Yes.
Please don't
Yeah,
cover
yeah.
my aunt.
This was previously. Okay, so what were you doing with his aunt?
Oh right, okay. I was going to ask her. Does she know anything about cubes? And Dunstan describes what the cube looked like, its size, their small hairline cracks, etc. Color, all that.
She's sort of
Uh-huh.
she's inclined on a bunch of sort of like pillows filled with seaweed, and there's a haze of smoke in there, and her eyes are bloodshot. She sort of you get a feeling she's staring through you, and that she didn't really register much of the two of you going and then borrowing her stuff.
Hello? Is anybody there?
Hi.
I heard you've done a lot of traveling.
Are you the Star
Around the-
Child?
You know what? I might be.
Oh God.
Give us a kiss.
Okay. And I give her a little
Fucking
kiss.
called it.
I
And
love
sit
how
back
every
and-
single person in my family is a fucking slobber. God damn.
She likes it.
See Rupert plays is absolutely mental. I think is the problem.
What's this about?
It's not just
cubes?
your family.
What's this about cubes and there?
If Slotman
Have
John
any
was
of
the
the
giveaway.
NPCs been sane yet?
I think the priest dude was all right. Hernando's practical.
arsed.
Ollie's uncle's all right. Yeah, he wasn't arsed, but he was sane.
Yeah, I suppose so. Dunstan doesn't think so. Dunstan
Well, yeah, of course. She sort of
listen to me about
gazes off a
cubes.
little bit.
You
Jesus.
took a massive shit. That'll show him.
Cube. She's not
Well,
sure
that
what
didn't-
you mean. You get the feeling that first of all, she's not really there, and the cube mentioned didn't really register with her. It's like she probably doesn't know shit.
Okay. Well, yeah, but I gave her a kiss. Did that help? What was the reaction to that?
Oh, she liked it, but that was it.
She what?
Please. Oh my gosh.
It pleased her.
She just goes and stares off into space again.
Yeah, you don't get the feeling that the cube stuff doesn't really ring a bell. It might be because it's probably called something else to people that would know what it was. That would ring a bell, especially if they're a little far gone. There might have been people that have heard of this thing, but they would probably not have referred to it as a cube.
Sorry.
What?
Yeah, well, I was gonna try and get through to her a different way. Have you ever seen the bottom of the ocean?
Her eyes go wide. It's like she sees something.
Have you ever seen strange things at the bottom of the ocean? Like, what was that? What was it down there? How would you describe it at the salvage site?
What? She wasn't there.
No, I'm asking you.
Oh,
Sorry,
the thing is just like, I don't know, it's strange architecture. I suppose he would do a bunch of hand gestures like I'm doing right now. You can't see.
Yeah.
And sort of
like
try and explain it. It's sort of, it's weird. It's like this. It's like these elongated squares that sort of kind of look sort of organic, but not quite. And she sort
How
of.
would I get that?
What?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I try. Dunstan tries to get that across to her somehow.
She stares off into the distance and she starts. I haven't really thought this encounter through. I'm sort of torn between her knowing something and then that not making sense. So I'm a little torn right now.
She might even know what I'm talking about, but not be able to explain it, or knowing this stuff simply makes it so that you can't talk about it. Or
you do get something out of her. She says that she's seen the ocean floor move, whatever that means.
Have you ever seen a green light out of the floor?
She shakes her head. Mainly the thing at night, the moon type thing, is slightly green tinted, so that doesn't mean that much.
Have you ever seen any kind of light, bright light shining out of?
She shakes her head. She's just seen. She saw the ocean floor move, writhe, but she did not. She hasn't been to sea since.
Oh. So you stayed at home after that. Have you ever been out? And I lean closer to her. Have you ever been out at night?
Her boat is very, very covered. More so than other things, where most boats you can just pull up the tent thing and sort it for night. This one is pretty much completely light-proof, and it looks permanently so. It's not something that can be taken down without breaking the boat. So she just shakes her head.
You've never been out at night at all? So it was during the day that you saw the seabed writhe?
You're not supposed to go out at night.
Well, I know we're not supposed to.
I know, and we're not supposed to, Mom, but...
Now, kids don't stick your hand in the electrical socket, but Mom...
Yeah, she doesn't know much beyond that.
We didn't have a choice at the time, so that's why it happened.
She saw something at some point, and it's half a dream to her now. So she can't really describe it. She know what happened, but the circumstances under which it happened, she's not too clear on. She seems to drift off more, and she's become quite panicked at you talking about this. You think that you probably shouldn't say scary shit to someone who's high.
Oh, so she's just high off her rocker right now. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, she was an apothecary.
Oh, that's true.
It's one of the things you can do with that shit.
Sonia takes Dunstan by the arm and says, maybe we should come back later.
Yeah, okay. I just... Dunstan soothes her, tells her it's going to be okay, and sees if she calms down. Is she looking a little bit less panicked?
A little bit.
Okay.
But she turns over and pulls some blankets over her head, and this usually indicates
Thank you.
that
I'll
she
talk
wants
to
to
you
be
another
left.
time. Okay. Yeah.
She farts as she falls asleep.
All right. Dunstan thinks about it, but refrains from taking a massive dump over the side of her bed.
How would he even have recharged? It was half his body mass or something. Okay. Okay, so you're
I don't think he's had anything to eat either. So yeah.
Okay, so
Fair
this
enough.
we have this thing here, and there's the island in there in the middle. He was sort of over here. Over here's the mooring area. So you're making your way across here. Here's the bar, the gullet. As you walk past, you see someone being carried out in a stretcher off somewhere over here.
So is somebody already attending to it?
He's being taken off to somewhere
Okay.
to be sorted.
It would offer-
There's some commotion in there. You see Fricko, he looks excited.
It's like, oh god, this can't be good. Oh, by the way, Fricko, that was a lot of blood, wasn't it?
It quite was, yes. Head wounds tend to bleed like a motherfucker.
I heard that you don't like that, or was that changed?
Well, the man was an insufferable prick, so
Oh, okay.
I'm good at compartmentalizing these things. But thank you for the concern.
That's all right.
Fricko's looking alarmingly upbeat and grinning as he walks around.
Ollie looks completely unharmed with a little tiny dab of blood on the tip of his spear. That's it. He looks exactly like he was when you last saw him.
Axman is very calm and happily pockets his hard-earned winnings and the new pearl.
Pichingery.
Oh, I see you've been to the pit then.
Axman
Yay.
simply grins.
Well, that'll go a long way
Dunstan
towards
fails
us
to notice
fetching the
anything.
boat.
I just, Axman, unable to simply continue grinning, just says, "I dislocated a jaw today." I'm very happy about that.
Dislocated? We're like
Fricko's
five-
just gonna pat
Shit.
Axman on the shoulder, and we're all very proud of you.
Well, yes.
You did a big boy wound.
I
35.
fucking great strike. Right, so yeah, so you guys just gonna hang out until morning, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gratuitous
Axman's gonna celebrate.
Gratuitous violin roll, please. Plus, pulse.
I guess so.
Oh,
It's a
Sonia, we'd
gratuitous
love to
violence
hear your
roll.
music.
I'm assuming it's more packed, so she's gonna start trying to play
Yeah,
play
sure,
some
do
For
it.
fuck's sake, don't
And if
set her off. Oh, god damn it, there she goes.
Okay, do it, do it.
Okay.
They're very excited from the fight. So you were gonna get if you could do a little song about Ollie.
I fork in my singing as well.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
if-
and I forked in my singing as well because
Yes, you may even fork in another point if you want to make the song about Ollie's victory.
Yes,
But you
I
have
got-
to make it. You have to make a little song.
Can I fork in something as well, or would that be stupid?
You can actually only one person
Dunstan
can fork in.
can sing as
Ah.
well.
I've got
No,
the accents
no,
though.
I
I could kind
can't.
of.
But
play
it doesn't
accents
really
and-
matter at this
Oh.
point because the fucker, he's not gonna get anything because he's rolling so many dice.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
could
gonna.
hold
Well,
my breath
it would
if
be
it
a
would help.
routine.
You're holding your breath. What?
No, I'm not. I'm just being annoyed. Marine salvage wise, is there some way I could help? No.
I get a routine anyway. It's good. How many is that?
That's
3.
1, 2, 3.
I use my perfect pitch character trait to re-roll the failures.
okay.
Axman has promptly bought more alcohol to shut him up from his terrible singing.
Well, you can reroll all the failures. I thought it was just one.
Yeah, it's all of the failures.
Oh, nice.
So I get one more dice because he took the other one
2.
away.
What? No, 2, isn't it?
No,
Oh.
I don't think you get to reroll his.
Oh, okay. No,
you can't.
that's
You can't
cool.
change the pitch
No.
of his voice.
Okay,
No,
so
can't
that would be
change my voice.
5 successes because I got 1 success off of his dice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's all right. So what's the song?
the song is about I don't know.
Come on.
He
Better
Woo
be
us.
about me winning.
It's about Axman's victory, wasn't
about
it?
Axman's victory is like
Yeah, I know. Okay, lay it on us.
Oh fuck! I don't think this is gonna happen. I don't think this is gonna happen, man. Never
You
mind.
can't
Fuck
force
the roll.
creativity, Root. Come on.
Well, I can't force successful rolls then either. Yeah, let's just say that the amount of money made makes it so that you get that one resource. So you actually
Oh.
don't have cash. You get one resource, the one you failed earlier.
Okay. I mean, I assume that I have to give some of it to my dad, but all right, that's fine.
It's true. It's true. It does happen. But all the events leading up to this, that everyone but Dunstan had something to do with, very fine.
Okay.
Oh, Axeman stabbed a man today. He did him in the face.
Oh god.
Did him in.
Oh yeah, just one more routine and
Dunstan.
2 more difficulties to musical instrument 5.
Fuck.
Whoa. While they're singing the song, Dunstan leaps onto the bar and thrusts his groin in time with the music. Yeah.
Oh,
For fuck's sake. Okay, you party all fucking night. Okay, so it's day now.
Until it gets
Anando
dark.
Anando sends you off to where the guy has the boat ready. Jesus, Ollie.
I,
You asked for a fucking song.
you're punching the keyboard into submission.
It's like everyone in Spain has a bongo. It's like, no, that's a cookie jar. That sounds terrible. Okay. Oh, it's all right. Anyway, so you're shown to the second boat, and this is the one. And Ando's all like, "Take fucking care of it, Sonia. This is the last boat you fucking gotta get. Jesus Christ, make sure it's all right.
okay, I'll try.
It's a pile of shit.
Yay.
It's one of the. Ollie looks at it with his seamanship, and he thinks, "Fuck.
Me?
Don't you have seaman thingy?"
I do. Hang on.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, you don't need to roll to homo, but you look at it and you think, holy shit, this is the least aquadynamic thing you've ever fucking seen.
Aquadynamic.
Right.
Well, it's not
Dunstan
fucking
leaps
air.
in the boat, goes, yeah, let's go.
It immediately sinks.
It looks all right, but it's weird. It's kind of like a longer canoe, but it's slightly bent. You're fairly certain this wasn't intentional.
Has it got a fucking welt in it or something?
Can I ask Ollie, or can I ask Askman if he can homo it a bit to make it a bit less shit?
I could try.
What are you gonna do?
I have no idea.
Are you
Like-
shipwright?
Yeah.
You only saw the shipwright.
Ship-wise, is there anything I can
Oh,
do
no.
to fix it?
I thought
Or
he
is
had
it
some
like the
sort of, like-
hyperspadius boat, and it's just that way?
No, you're fairly certain this wasn't intentional. This thing has been wet inside without being proper treated, and then left out, and then it's shrunk in the sunlight, and
On one side.
it bent itself a little bit. It's not. It's not all right.
Oh god.
I
Does,
suspect if we fuck with it, it will probably break, won't it?
Yeah, probably.
No, it looks sturdy enough. It just looks fucking dumb.
Could we use some like ballast to kind of try and offset the wobbliness of it?
You're fairly
since it's all
certain that
bent?
if you don't put stuff in it evenly, the fucking thing is just gonna one end is gonna go below.
Okay.
You have a feeling your dad
Ship-wise,
has.
Is there anything I can do to straighten it?
You
Have a feeling my dad-
might know a guy, but it'll cost you.
Like one resource point that Sonia just got, by any chance?
Perchance, yes.
Fucking.
And how long would it take? We should ask him.
That's the sort of thing that probably takes a few days. He might have to reskin it, which takes
Yeah.
a while.
Ugh. We don't really. Well, although we could let Svensak settle. You guys want to go do your salvage operation, right? Don't you all?
See.
Don't we already have a boat set up for that anyway, or
Let's just
And
get
then
both
We
point
needed
it
a
at
second one to actually
the shit?
bring
I
the
was gonna
ship
say,
back.
they're both going to be strapped
Yeah.
together anyway, so that'll offset it to an extent
Yeah.
anyway.
I wouldn't have you go
Yeah.
off to different islands together. That's just gonna fuck the story too much.
So all together.
You can go do the salvage operation if the rest are doing something elsewhere. But it's sort of ass splitting up for longer time. Like going off 2 and 2, like we just did, is fine. But splitting up for a longer time, going off
That's
doing
it.
big things, it's a bit shit. So it's like, yeah, so we killed Sauron. Oh,
Oh, what have you
Oh.
been doing? Drinking in the pub.
Yeah. Had some darts, stabbed a guy in the head. Got a pearl.
Got me a fancy pearl though.
GG.
Yes, alright, you got Slotman's pearl. That was actually the name.
Slotman's Pearl, yes.
Slotman's pearl was actually also the name of his boat. It was his lucky pearl. It was the first thing he found when he was a kid. That thing has brought him luck. And it did. It did against Fricko. They had even chances of winning. Even with him blowing all his fucking fate. Or persona. Slotman's
Still
Did you
pearl.
mark that down, by the way, Fricko? Like, I'm pretty
shit,
sure
I
you do mark down Artha.
Yes. Axeman, in his jubilant mood from last night, sees nothing wrong with the boat, or sees that everything's wrong, but cannot really care too much, and just starts getting it ready for sea travel.
That's alright. You're fairly certain that if you might be able to do something with some rigging, actually. Try roll your rigging.
See, hang on, wait a fucking.
Or your knots and whatever the fuck you have with rope.
Yeah, rigging. Forking knots. Why the fuck not?
Yeah, do it. Obs 2. You work your
Yes.
fucking magic, and the boat looks completely straight. It looks like you
Okay.
just fucking sorted it. Now this is a thing Axeman knows that he might want to share or not. There is a particular rope running along inside it that has a lot of tension and is keeping it straight.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Axeman makes a very loud note. Well, not loud, but make sure they all understand perfectly well. Do not touch the fucking rope. Do not put added pressure on the rope. This rope is the reason it's not turning into a strange
Banana
oval.
again.
They don't know what a banana is, do they?
That's true.
Fuck. I name this what would be said banana. I don't know what a banana is, but
Yeah.
it is.
Hey, look,
No.
it's banan.
Fuck banana. Don't want
Yeah.
banana.
But,
Okay.
But yes, I make explicitly clear, and Axeman makes specifically clear: do not touch the rope.
Right,
not cut the rope.
fucking
Do not cut.
fantastic.
Noise.
Did it?
Yeah, it's got all the shininess. Oh, that's
Shines in
cool.
the sun.
Okay.
Pretty.
Let's-
Yes, it's very, very
Hold on.
fine now. Right, the good ship Banan.
Sonia compliments Axeman's craftsmanship.
Okay.
Boat straight.
That just spells barn.
Barn.
3 A's.
I might have put an extra
Barn.
thingy in
The
there.
HMS Barn.
Yeah.
Ah, piss. There we go, Banan.
Fook.
Okay, fuck it. Are you gonna set off? Set sail for fail.
Yes. We strap
Yeah.
on the ship
Aye.
to the pontoon and ass, and we go.
So all 4 of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
do a rowing thing.
See,
Alright.
yeah.
Wait, who's in which boat?
I'll be in my boat because I
Oh.
do not want. I'll be in the HMS Banan.
HMS
But you're
Banan.
gonna be in the banan?
I'm in the Banan. Yes.
Yeah, go into
Okay.
Banan.
I'll go in the other boat because I'm shit at rowing, and I'll probably just.
Well, no,
Yes.
you're the second best at rowing, I think. So it's good to have one that's not a shitter in each boat, I guess.
I still haven't got the rowing skill though.
No, but
suppose
you're
since-
getting there.
I suppose since the banan is technically my boat, I'll be in the banan.
Okay, go in the Banan.
What's my difficult routine?
Okay,
Also,
all of
I
you
need-
roll your rowing. Obs 2.
What's rowing based on? Is it?
So that's ops 4 with my power 3. Nice.
Did we decide it was speed or agility?
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
I think it's speed.
I,
Yeah,
wouldn't
speed.
it be?
Makes
Oh,
me
no,
think
it's
something bizarre.
What?
Wait, what?
Maybe it's speed
Oh, no,
agility.
agility.
Maybe it's speed
Speed.
/ agility.
I don't
Is
know.
it agility?
I fucking sorted it. It's
Let's
alright.
let's do speed. Let's say speed.
Okay. Cool. So that's ops
Speed.
4.
Oh shit. Okay, then I need to change the value for the fucking thing because it's previously been rolled as agility.
Oh, if we had agility before, then
Well,
let's stick with the-
I'm learning it and it's marked
Oh, I
as 5.
succeeded! God damn it!
Okay, nice.
My aptitude is marked as 5, so I can only assume that means.
Okay, well then we remember. Okay, it's agility then.
Okay.
All right, fuck. Then I will re-roll what the fuck I just did.
Anyway,
Okay. Oh yeah, you succeeded. It's fine.
so beginner's luck. That was beginner's luck. Wait,
Everyone
hell.
fucking succeeds.
Where was
Everyone-
that? I was throwing darts.
Everyone succeeds. You get good rowing. You get good rowing. Everyone gets fucking good rowing.
Oh, so competent.
Yeah, it takes you a day and a half
Do
to
I?
get...
I thought I failed.
No?
What was...
You got
It
two
was Ops.
successes.
You got 2 successes. It's Ops 2.
No, it's only. There's
Oh, you
only
didn't
one
roll
success.
these 3, for fuck's sake. Okay, Dunstan's a little slow. Takes you 2 days.
You actually.
Alright.
Oh. See,
Right,
Sorry, this happens every time I row.
Dunstan, 90%
Well-
confidence,
Shit,
10%
that's it.
capability.
this is. I should have said that we take the thing to a shipwright, and then we go do the salvage job in the boat that we got loaned, and then that would we'd have enough time for them to homo. Ugh.
But
Oh,
now
yes.
we've got an alright one now, as long as no one touches the rope.
Yeah,
true.
but that's the stipulation. As long as no
Got
one
more.
touches the rope,
Well, no one's that stupid, surely.
Okay.
we might.
I touched the rope. No.
a
We've
bit
got
ha-
more room for salvage now, though. That's the thing.
The fuck?
Yeah, I guess.
What?
I don't know.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I accidentally clicked mute.
Okay, so it's slight early morning. You arrived late at night. You spent the night. It's morning-ish. You're in the location as before. Fuck, with the good ship Banan and the other boat.
Fair enough.
I'll take a rope and dive down then, just like
Good man.
before.
Do your diving.
Aye. Let me find the right fucking skills here. So it's hold breath. No, give me that. For fuck's sake.
Nice. Okay, it's an Ops
Aye.
1, let's say.
So that was holding my breath, and then there was another roll, wasn't there?
No, no, no.
Force, was it?
Don't you have swimming?
Wait, we've been through this before, haven't we? Oh yeah, that's all right. It's swimming too, so we'll just say yeah. Okay.
Okay, it's the same. Okay, you swim down there. The thing's still there. The what's it called? The ironclad's gone, but where it was stuck and the cube was is still there. It's overgrown slightly. It's the water's a bit murky, but you can still see the whatchamacallit. You can still see the crag or rock protruding from the depths that it was stuck on, and you can sort of see some of the shit that was revealed underneath here. It's covered in these
Weird architect.
Yeah, it's covered in this muck. It looks like it's not quite muck, but there's some lumpy shit. It looks like rotten sea bottom.
Okay, I'll clean it off, please. Dunstan will clean it off.
Okay, it moves when you touch it.
Can I get some of the strange architecture shit? Is there anything that's small enough to?
Well, as you're cleaning it off, you can feel there's stuff alive in there. Somewhat. It's quite.
Crabs!
It's quite soft.
Yeah. What kind of alive stuff?
You feel something
Dunstan.
when you put your hand into the sludge. You feel something that's very familiar to you. It's a crab leg wiggling against your hand.
Oh,
Rescue the crab.
I must pull it out and see what it's doing.
Okay. Well, you feel sort of a little leg here. It's your hand.
I'd also like to grab it. Oh my goodness.
BT claws.
Johnston phone home. I try to grab the crab by its shell so that I don't, get bitten. Pincer,
Yeah, you know how
whatever
to grab a crab. You get it by the ass. You start pulling it out, and there's this muck here, but you just keep pulling out crab. You don't really understand. It's weirdly oblong, and slightly off to one side,
Oh shit!
and actually
Some
quite
sort of
large.
like eldritch crabby
And
thing that's gonna
wiggling.
eat you.
And it's got a very, very, very long claw off to one side.
Oh, it's like a lobster.
formed crabs.
And then one little
it's a
claw that
lobster.
you're not
Little
sure.
babby claw.
Its eyes look just milky white.
Is he blind?
He doesn't look
Beginner's
too well.
luck to crab wise. Would I say the crab is blind?
Roll crab wise.
What's crab wise based on?
Perception. All wise is on perception.
Right,
Yes.
it would be. Fuck's sake.
It's not quite red. It's more green.
Should I put more in perception now? Oh, that'll do though.
That's all
What
right.
was the odds?
That's very alright.
Well,
Fucking hell.
the odds
Yeah.
was 1, which makes it 2. So you get it, and you're definitely sure this is a crab, or was a crab at some point. As you lift it, you're holding it here, on the ass where you normally hold them. It bends slightly, but you don't see any segments in the carapace. So its bones are a little soft-ish. You're not sure what's going on.
So it's just molted then.
Wow, that's really weird. I suspect if I took this up to the others, they'd go, "Yeah, so what?" So
That's not money,
put-
is it?
It's trying to attack you, but it's just weak. It can't really.
Ugh.
It sort
Is
of
this
it gets you with the arm a little bit, but it just can't do any damage. It's just sort of clasping you a
Flopping.
little bit.
Ruth, question: is my leg going off if this thing is nearby?
Your leg is fine.
Yeah, all right, just checking.
Well, it's always a little itchy.
I know, but close proximity to sloppers, I'm assuming.
Well, they're kind of sloppers.
It's a moral dilemma now, though, whether I should put the crab out of its misery or just let it go. I think I'll just. Dunstan thinks he'll let it go.
Don't you
Very
want a pet?
sad.
So you just let it go, and it sort of it flops feebly as it disappears down into the
Well,
darkness.
I was thinking more like put it on the rock here, kind of let it go, let it crawl off or something.
Well, yeah, you put it down there, and it doesn't really look at home outside the slop on here, and sort of flips over on its side. It doesn't go very well, and it ends up tumbling down, wiggling its little legs as it goes.
Should go. Okay. Is there anything that I can I? So I can't take any of the weird
There's
architecture.
still a lot of
shit. There's
stuff
nothing.
moving inside there,
Oh Jesus Christ!
trying to get it off, but there's just weird pinchers and shit like that trying to grab you. Something what you thought was a bit of an octopus also latches onto your arm as you're in there.
Oh.
Right. So I'll break off. Dunstan will break
That's
off from that,
really
and he'll
fucking
resurface, please.
Yeah.
Dunstan resurfaces and gets a stick.
Would you like my
Okay,
eel
that's
measuring
back.
stick?
Did you find
rope.
anything down there?
The weirdest crab
Dunstan
you've ever
stinks,
seen.
by the way. He absolutely reeks as he comes up.
Oh,
Oh God!
Yeah.
No, you go back under. I don't need to smell that.
I'm gonna have a bath. See you later.
What?
It's a very big bath. The whole
Can
ocean.
Fricko go with you?
Yeah, I think Friggo's just going to kind of just look over at Sonia and go, Dunstan is possibly the only person I've ever seen who could take a bath and come out looking dirtier.
Well,
You would too if you'd been down in there.
Then
So yeah,
don't
like,
be there.
Axman wishes to interject and ask if there was actually anything salvageable down there.
Yeah.
not that I've seen yet, but I'm going to have another look.
mhm.
I'll only be a few minutes.
It's still morning, so fuck it. Keep trying.
If you need us, then just pull on the rope, and we shall come down and do what we can.
Thank you.
Ah,
Yeah, very kind.
Just yank on it like twice or
What
some
if
shit, and we'll
anything-
start heaving.
what?
Saying just yank on it like twice or some shit, and we'll start heaving.
Right.
Oh, yeah, what?
Thanks.
Heaving is in like
I'm wondering
fucking
if-
pulling
I
off
know.
everything profusely. Jesus Christ.
I was referring to Dunstan.
I wonder if Dunstan would have anything in his skill toolkit that he could. Like
Well, he'd
use
have
as
to get the
kind of
muck off.
spade
It's
or
sort of
something.
like, it feels kind of weird. It doesn't feel like just mud with things in it. It feels kind of like when you try to peel some of it off, the noise it made when it let go from some of this is more like when you're pulling creepers off anything that they've, like creeper mines, like off a wall or something.
Yeah, that weird feeling that they're sticking to it.
Yeah, something like that.
And that strange noise. Yes, I know what you mean. All right, well, I'll grab a stick or something. I can't think of anything better, so I'll just grab a stick and then get down there and try and start digging into these.
It's very difficult for you to see. When you start digging into it, it quickly mucks up the water.
Wow.
You see something that looks man-made. You're not really sure. Sort of flopping in some of the muck.
Moving around.
Well, you're disturbing the water and what it was stuck in, so it moves around about as much as seaweed would move around when you're fucking around in the soil next to it.
Oh, okay.
It's just some wobbly fucking whatever it is. It looks sort of like cloth of some sort. Everything is brown and green down there. It's difficult to make anything out. It's like everything has just become this homogeneous mass.
So it's just getting really gross down there and slimy, and
Yeah.
the water's getting all silty and crap.
Well, because
filled.
you're
Yeah.
digging up all this shit.
Digging.
You can feel the thing underneath there.
And can I lever any of it out using the stick?
You'd have to get a better look at it. You have to get more of this fucking dirt off. As you
Well,
dig a little more, you
okay.
see the thing that looked man-made. It looks like a boot.
sweet. I'll grab that.
It's stuck
Oh God.
and
Okay.
full.
Full of
It's not em-
crustaceans.
It's not empty. As you pull it, something that might be the shape of a leg sort of stirs underneath the muck.
Oh God, that's disgusting. Okay, yeah, let's give it another tug then, please.
You give it another tug, and it sort of there's the vague shape of a man wrapped around this thing that moves a little bit whenever you pull at it. It's kind of difficult to move because it's stuck in all sorts of other shit, and you can see crabs and crap moving around. All sickly looking like the one you had. You could probably
Okay,
pull
well, so
the
we
dude
better-
free if you got a good grab on him.
Fucking hell. How long
Just
would
get-
it take to get back to Pilk from here?
A couple of days, I assume, wasn't it?
Yeah, Pilk is about.
I thought it was closer than that. I thought we were pretty close to Pilk here.
Pilk is about a quarter. You're about a quarter of the way to Pilk from Noxie. You're just outside Noxie. You can see the island from here.
Oh, sorry, I'm thinking at Noxie. How long would it take to get back to Noxie? Because I'm thinking that
2 days.
body.
Like you took before. Like you took getting there. You took 2 days for you to get there, so it'll take 2 days to get back.
Oh. Really? It took 2 days to get to this point? Wow.
Yeah.
The first time we came out here, it took less than a day.
Well, I've changed the map a little bit.
Oh.
Stuff's getting bigger, and it has to be to scale. So let's just say it took more than a day last time as well.
Sorry, what's this? Sorry.
That's retconning a little bit. It's just the distance between here and Noxie, because I've been retconning a little bit because I'm starting to actually make the map, and the scale didn't make sense, so a bunch of things have been moved a little bit.
Hey, it looks closer than before.
A little bit.
Suddenly jumps about a league forward.
Is Dunstan aware that Fricko has dealings and knowledge of the dead? I
Does he?
wonder.
I don't know. I
Probably
mean,
not.
I don't think so.
If it's not been discussed, then no.
you've hung around with him in for a couple of weeks on a boat.
I was going to say, we've got shitface together. We've probably discussed some things.
Yeah,
Good
I mean,
point.
whatever you know about each
Right.
other is just up to whether or not one of you have told the other. So
Yeah, I have no qualms with telling people that I torture people for a living.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
so-
that. There were specific dealings with the dead that you had, including that old story and.
Oh,
so
that
forth.
in that very particular circumstance, then no, I wouldn't
And
have
they-
said that.
Yeah, you didn't.
yeah,
But I would know that. Yeah, I'm wondering if Dunstan would go and consult you about what to do with a dead body and whether it should be taken back to Noxie to the ferryman.
If
That's
it's
what he's
already
worried
in the
about.
What?
Well, yeah, I don't know what the church does, or Dunstan rather doesn't know what the church does when they take away the dead.
Well, yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's
that's
not
been
dumping
normal
it in the
for
water.
Your entire life. For your entire life, they've been doing that, and you've been okay with it. And now that you've talked to a dude and shat over his boat side, suddenly it's a problem. Like,
Yeah, doesn't make that much sense.
I don't understand that at all. I don't know. How's that relevant? What?
like, the thing is, like,
Yeah,
you would
you've grown
trust
up.
the church implicitly. Like, it doesn't matter that it seems a little bit skeevy to you. You would trust them anyway because that's how you've been.
I'm not saying I don't trust them. I'm not saying that I don't trust them, though.
All right,
I'm
then.
saying we should take the dead body back to Noxie for the ferryman to pick up. What has that got to do with trusting them? I don't.
Well,
or
because
not trusting.
you seem to be like in doubt of how to properly dispose of a body.
I think
Is
he's
it-
just curious as to what the church actually does, whereas before.
No, I'm wondering. I just don't know what to do with a dead body that you find underwater, and whether we should go to the trouble of taking it all the way back to Noxie and just go, fuck it, let's.
Moral
leave it.
dilemmas. Does anyone's beliefs
Yeah.
have anything to do with this?
What with the dead?
Well, if he comes up and shares it next time he goes up for water, for air, I assume you've been up a few times.
Well, just once. I could go up again. I'll just go up again and share the information that there's a dead body up there. I kind of think we should take it back to Noxie, but I'm a bit worried about doing that. Just
Axman has no qualms with whatever they do. Bodies are bodies. He has no interest in them.
Sonia would prefer it if you didn't haul a dead body back to the island in her new boat.
So the other boat, you can have it on the little pontoon thing.
I was
that
going to
you
say,
have
could
over
I
Well, the thing
rule of law?
is- Has
you
he
can.
has he
Yes, you can.
fully described everything that he saw down there? Like he pulled a living lobster out of it?
crab, not lobster.
Well, fine, a crab.
Crustacean-wise in the making here.
But it was alive, right?
Yes. The
So why
crab
would
was
this
alive.
thing be alive?
What?
dead
No, he's just
body.
wondering what to do with the body. Do your rule of law, Luke.
Sure.
Obs 1.
Hey.
It's a bit of a no-brainer to you. Always the ferryman gets bodies.
Yeah, we really, really must bring that back. Even if we just hold him, even if we just wait until we've collected everything, then take him up at the last minute.
It's
We
a necessary
shouldn't-
thing.
this is something we just need to do.
All right, fine.
Well, you all know
Doesn't
what
seem
to
very
do.
wise.
You all know what to do with bodies always because that's just been hammered into you since childhood. It's sort of
Exactly.
the extraneous circumstance here is the fact that you already found it in the water, but that shouldn't change much because you specifically been taught that to go to the ferryman, even if you've both Dunstan and Ollie have been in search crews looking for bodies because a guy fucking died doing some dumb shit and fell in water, and they've just looked for him until they found him. And that's
Okay,
just-
so yeah, we'd be familiar with this then. So yes, actually, Dunstan
Yeah.
would know.
Yeah.
We should take it.
You're diving
Right,
down
and-
again.
So I'll go down again with a rope, please, that
Okay.
I can attach to the dead body.
When you come down, you see that
Oh.
the leg you pulled out has sort of wrapped itself around the thing again. It looked like it was sort of the corpse
Around
was
this?
the corpse was sort of clinging onto this when you found it, and you pulled the leg, so the leg was floating freely a little bit off. But
Gotcha.
as while you've been up, it looks like it's wrapped itself around again. The
This
knees
stuff
bending.
clearly attracts things. I didn't want to say it before, but
The
yeah,
knees
really.
bent the wrong way as well.
Ooh.
Wow. Whatever shit gets stuck to this as well gets really messed up. Anyway, I'll tie a rope to the dead body, and Dunstan will tie a rope to the dead body in such a way that it doesn't completely cause the body to disintegrate. And
You might need someone with
Oh.
anatomy for that. To have a suggestion on to how to do that.
The problem is no one else is down here with me, but I suppose I would have asked, wouldn't I?
Yeah, sure. Do an anatomy. You've asked.
Yeah. Does anyone have anatomy though? Or?
Yes,
Fricko has
Oh,
anatomy.
I do.
for-
Yep.
I'm trying to get people to roll their skills. Yeah, roll an anatomy, obs 1.
Oh, fair enough.
Dunstan does his very best to try and describe the state the body's in. Although not many of you have seen decaying bodies because they're usually taken away quite soon. Right. Yeah, that's a success.
That's many things.
Obs
1, so routine.
Okay.
Also, Fricko, would you mind getting some cloth that we can wrap the body up in? I noticed that in the ferryman's boat he had the bodies were wrapped in cloth, and we should probably do that.
Do we have any cloth?
You have the tent for one of the boats. That's it.
Ugh. Not a fan of
We could all sleep in close
disassembling.
proximity.
What? When I say what, it's because whenever someone speaks, Jeeves gets muted a little bit because
sorry.
Skype does this retarded thing. What were you saying, Jeeves?
Oh, I was just saying, yeah, we can all sleep in close proximity again. Yay!
Fantastic.
I was,
The
yeah. I
grease
mean, that was
looks
really exciting.
Okay.
Skype probably mutes me because I've got the least interesting things to say.
No, it's the same things it does on Cthulhu. It's because the person with the lowest bandwidth is also the person with the lowest volume, even though your volume is not low. So whenever someone else speaks, it'll just turn you down, even if you already speak. It's stupid, and it's only been doing
Like
it this time. I
shitness.
think it's a bit weird, but
Yeah.
I'll go what if so you can repeat yourself if it happens. Anyway, Fricko instructs you to take the rope and poke it through the ribs up near the clavicles and try to get it around the spine, so you can lug it out like that. That's got the
Like
best chance
into the body.
into the body.
Ribcage and
In
spinal
that kind of
column's going to be
state,
the yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had more time and effort, you could probably cinch the arms and legs around each other and then kind of lash it around the base of the neck, and that way it would be a nice one neat package. But if it's stuck through the ribs under there,
Yeah.
possibly not with that sound
Okay.
effect.
Yeah. So
Sounds good.
you do that. You bring your little knife so you can poke a hole where you can get the rope through.
Just imagine like threading a really horrible needle.
It's not very nice when you poke the hole. A little like wormy things squirm out. They also look really weak and not healthy. Tiny crabs as well, not as malformed as the other ones, but kind of okay. You finally you eventually get it tied onto that and get people to lug it up. It comes free and all the crabs and shit fall off it, and it gets rinsed a little bit as it's pulled up a few meters through the water. And Fricko recognizes it, at least the clothes. The face is a bit ugh.
Huh. Yeah, Fricko's just going to kind of, when he twigs, that's it.
Does Dunstan notice that Fricko recognised it? Or?
Well, okay, is Fricko trying to hide it?
Fricko's trying to hide it.
Okay, roll steal.
What is my steal? Baby, don't hurt me.
hurt me.
It's not bad. It's that's something. What are the obs?
Well, free. You see a little twitch in his eye, and he zones out just a little too long when he sees it. But yeah.
You okay, Fricko?
Sorry, just haven't really dealt with bodies quite at this stage of decomposition, but I'll be fine.
Falsehood.
Oh dear.
Axeman is probably looking away from the body. He isn't very happy with that.
Probably want to cover the face as soon as possible because that's the most disturbing part.
Yeah, Fricko, we're pulling it onto. Are we pulling it onto the pontoon and kind of tying him up on there, or banana boat or whatever it is?
Up to you. Banana.
Not in the
HMS
banana.
Banana. Fair enough. I'm just kind of gonna get the remnants of the tent, lever him onto it, so we don't have to get his bits all over the boat, and then start
Wrap
cinching it up. Yep, cinch him up. Bit of thread just to kind of tighten it all together, so it doesn't ooze.
That was weird.
What?
Well, my call just got dropped. I don't know why.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't hear it.
Didn't happen to anybody else? Okay,
No.
fucking weird. Carry on.
They just wrapped up the dude on the pontoon.
Yeah. Okay. So the only salvage is probably this man's boots. I don't know if anybody wants an axeman.
I think
Good.
Check
that's a
him
little
for shit.
tasteless.
Yeah. Otherwise, I could dive down again and see if we can find anything. Actually, go and look for salvage this time instead of trying to homo
I'm fairly
cubes.
certain that now that you pull the corpse off, you should be able to see what was under it.
Ooh, awesome.
By all means, go for it.
Let's go. Dunstan does a quick groin thrust and then leaps excitedly into the water.
Especially belly flops
Completely
dick first
unfazed
into
by
the
the
water.
dead body.
Nice.
Axman ponders to himself why there was no shit involved.
It's how he boosts around underwater. It's like a squid.
Super speed, go!
Gross. Okay, you go down there and you
Jet
see
stream
the you
past
see that shit, which is also the crap you saw on the island you were on. And
That shit.
Oh, yes, the weird architecture tendril shit looks kind of like fingers sticking up, organic
like,
but
like
not.
square fingers, weird crap. And you can sort of you can see the mass that was covering it struggling to cover it again, but it's just not got the it's not
Strength.
yeah well it's
it doesn't have
Dunstan
enough
does his Jack
food.
Nicholson from The Shining grin. And
While underwater,
Goats.
that's not a good move.
Yeah, he's just like half of your health breath.
yeah, so
it's alright.
you can try and leverage some of that off.
Fucking yeah.
Okay, roll your power.
Hurgle swear, hurgle der.
Roll my power.
Obs 12. You're trying to remove a rock with your hands.
Obs 2.
Stick.
Yeah, he's got a stick.
Stick. I have a stick.
Okay, you wedged a stick sort of in here, and you're trying to. I don't know why you're so fat today. You're trying to, but it's
May
not
have to-
not quite there.
Am I allowed to fork in a persona after the fact?
No, but you're allowed to roll fort because now it's about endurance.
Ew.
So obs 2.
Fuck. I need to note down the.
Wait, by the way, Ollie as well.
See?
The abilities you used in combat, remember to mark them.
Already done.
Good man.
Wait, the abilities? Or the actual, like...
Skills and
skills.
stats,
Ah,
whatever.
Oh, that's the point. I need to actually sort out my fucking...
that
spear.
power was obs 2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now fort. Right. What the fuck is my fort? Oh, 5. Oh no. Yeah.
That's alright. It's 2 again.
Come on. Oh shitlords.
Yeah,
3.
you managed to let to get the bit off. It flies off in this direction here, and it starts descending rapidly into the depths.
Swim!
GG.
Swim! Do your swimming! Obs 2.
Use your blue speed!
Fuck! Get it! Oh shit! What was my swimming? Ah!
Wasn't it 2?
like-
Is it
2.
2 or is that 3? No, it's 2.
I like how he goes somewhere
Is
else
this a
in the room.
different scene? by the way?
Yes. I think it is, yes. You
No.
go deep.
You.
Hold your breath. Hold breath.
Okay. Where's my breath holding shit?
It's 2,
Oh, 2. Penal.
I think.
Come on, son. Come on!
So wanna? Shit.
Oh, fuck you! Sorry.
It disappears into the depths, and you are quite far down. You absolutely just manage to get up to the up to get air. The lips are blue. You're completely homoed. You
I
dove
go,
down, you dove down so deep trying to get that fucking thing.
Oh,
Frico notices. Yeah.
Like I said, Axeman notices as well as Frico probably reaches out to grab him and drag him into the boat.
Yeah, if you can't grab him, to throw a rope over to him.
He absolutely reeks now. There's something red brownish
God.
starting to spread through the water down there.
Ugh, is that blood? Ugh.
Yeah, yeah, just leave a route to Dunstan to the boat.
Dunstan hadn't noticed before, but it looks like the rock where he peeled it off is bleeding.
Okay.
Axeman also wonders if Dunstan is okay because he sees blood in the water and instantly assumes it's from Dunstan.
There's a reasonable point.
Do you check him for extra holes?
See,
You are manhandled.
He probes your
Vandal.
holes.
He looks alright.
Huh.
Axeman is very confused and disturbed by there being blood in the water. Did you like doing a crab or
Still
something?
breathing heavily.
It's like sacrilege.
Axeman then looks down at the bloody water and asks Dunstan, "Did you stab a crab or something with your stick?"
Stab a crab.
I explained exactly what it was like down there and what I was attempting to do.
So there was no explanation for the blood.
So you twanged a rock off a gigantic lump of that weird stuff, and suddenly blood is going everywhere.
Yes.
And it's not
I also
yours.
explained the weird how the rock seems to attract organic matter. Did I ever feel like a tug when I was down there, Bellaby?
No.
Like, not like when we were on that island and we tried to leave.
No, not particularly.
Oh, okay. Anyway, it seems to be trying to cover itself with organic matter and like crabs and deformed, weird crabs, and that guy's dead body was stuck right to the rock. And then when I twanged the rock off, suddenly the sea is covered in water. Covered in water.
The sea is covered
The
in water.
entire sea.
Look, I nearly drowned, you fucks. Don't take the piss.
Aw.
The sea is full of blood. Thank you.
That's better.
Why did
It
you
is
try
too.
to
Go
mess
back
with the
to
rock
history.
thing anyway?
Hmm?
Why did you try to mess with the rock thing anyway? That's not normal. You shouldn't touch shit like that.
What in my cube?
It's true.
Your cube sunken island. Do you think we would actually let you keep whatever you got off of that thing?
What?
Aw.
Drugs?
Well, he is 16.
16, but not fucking stupid. Well, not that stupid at 16.
You never know.
17 and pretty into cubes right here.
Did any of you have any sort of animal-wise?
He's got crab wise.
My
Beyond
cat's
crab-wise?
coming over, though. She might know.
Does she have marine life-wise?
No,
Do you know
I've got
anything
sea. Closest thing I have is sea wise.
Roll that shit.
Where's my fucking sea wise shit? There it is.
Do have sea-wise, yeah. Shall I roll as well?
Yeah, do it.
Oh shit, blood, sharks, fuck.
Are there even sharks in this?
Yeah,
Yes.
shark leather is what we use to do shit.
Fuck yes, I'm Bill, man.
Yeah, the obs was 1. Actually, fuck it, let's make it 2. The obs was 2, and you're fairly certain that all this blood would have
Tabby.
attracted sharks.
Say
What?
no. Tabby. Cat. Sorry. She's like
Nice.
on my keyboard and the table is just spinning round because she's standing on the right. On the
She's
key.
trying to help you. Okay,
Yes.
so you're fairly certain that this would have attracted sharks, but there doesn't seem to be any.
Yet.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not blood, does it? Is there a distinctive smell to blood? I don't really know.
Well, this smells bad, and
yeah,
blood
there's
doesn't
a-
usually like have a very pungent odor. It does smell a little bit metallic, but you actually have to like get up close to it.
it's
so.
coppery, usually.
Hmm.
But you don't get much of that smell, it's just that fucking reek that was on Dunstan.
Mm.
Eh.
We are almost out of time.
We should probably.
I suggest we have gone.
This point.
Axman
Yes.
agrees to get back to the land.
Oh yes, sorry to be a broken record as well, but is my leg going twangy at all?
Your leg is not so twangy, no.
No, fair enough.
Can we?
It's
Can
almost
we?
like whatever was bothering your leg is back on Noxie, isn't it?
Possibly, yes.
I'm fairly certain
I
what
don't
was
know.
bothering your leg is in the pontoon.
Is it the
But-
pont?
Well, on the pontoon, but it's not doing it anymore.
Oh,
Strange. Can we loot
Okay.
the body?
You
you're
can
not
loot the body.
looting the body.
Oh,
He
come
says
on.
this
we came
because-
out here to get salvage.
He says this
You are
because
not
he has
looting
already looted the
the
body.
body. I have not looted the body.
We've already checked.
Didn't
it
you
over
do
there.
that in that story? You don't throw a body with money in the water. That extra thing. You wrote and read on your channel. Check his channel.
We didn't strip the body.
Oh, well, you took the thing in the pockets, didn't you?
No?
Oh, okay.
Oh well. In any
Just
case,
stuck a hole in him and dumped him.
Okay. Well, let's leave it at that for this time, and
Alright.
let's do our thing. See if someone can get their persona back.
Don't know what you're talking about.
So basically,
bullshit.
everyone but Fricko's allowed Persona.
Yeah, I don't think. I think Fricko should be punished for throwing away.
To be fair, that was
It
funny.
was a bit of a waste, but I mean, the man was
Based on that shit
frustrated.
was hilarious.
It's like using all your money on webcam girls. I want tits now.
To be fair, it ended up turning into something good. I got stabbed,
Belief.
man, and
And we made,
Well,
a,
that's true. We got
made a
some,
lot of money
money.
out of it.
got a lot
but
of
you
money.
could have failed without throwing all the persona. I guess is the thing.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have felt so
Stabs-
amazingly.
Do you not understand how amazing it is? I've not stabbed someone in this entire series. This is a first. I can actually do what I'm very good at, apart from rowing, which is stabbing shit.
I would like to point out that part of Slobman's fuck up was very likely that I picked dumb shit for him.
Yay! Thank
Well,
you.
the thing about that is you hit him, so he became unable to defend himself. The vying for position is not as important in the second volley. It's easier for you with the longer weapon in the beginning, but as soon as he gets the advantage, it's very difficult for you to get it again. So if that had dragged on, you might have been the
I would
one
have
with
had
the
much.
extra.
I know. I'd have had many more problems. I know.
Yeah. Okay, driving the game forward with a belief. Anyone?
Dunstan Dunstan taking us to the salvage point and talking to my aunt about the cube.
Sure.
That
Anyone else?
Aye.
not really.
Didn't really drive. Didn't drive.
I guess
the story forward.
I guess I sort of gathered resources to fuck over my parents a little bit since I have
Well, you took some.
a
You took
shiny-
their. You took some of their
I know.
resources though from their
That's even
point.
better. That's even better.
Is it? Well, all right then.
Yeah,
The
that
two-
double fucks him over because then I just stole their shit. That's cool.
Okay,
totally
the two of you get a fate. Well, instinct, playing an instinct that makes the character's life difficult.
Really, at all today.
I did. One of my instincts is to try and see something through once it started, and once Slotman said he was going to take me, I made sure to finish that shit.
Oh, it
What's
is
your-
all right.
By that.
Yeah, have a fate. Anyone else?
Activium.
I don't think so.
Invoking a trait that sends the story in an unforeseen direction.
Don't suppose
Perfect.
nose for trouble for not nose for trouble for turning a casual game of darts into a deathmatch.
Okay.
I was going to say the dislocation applies into my brutal trait, but
It's true, but that's
Didn't
not really an
that's
unforeseen direction
it
in
didn't change direction. Yeah, exactly.
in
did
a
not change
pit.
direction.
That's not really. Yeah.
No.
Okay, so yeah, that's you there, Fricko. Right skill, right time. I would say Dunstan for diving, Ollie for stabbing, Fricko for throwing, I guess, and some rule of law. Sonia for whatever the fuck she did. Yeah, fuck it. You all get a fate.
All right.
Nice.
Going
Using
beyond the bounds
to
of the
take
character.
advantage, I guess. What? Oh, beyond the bounds of the character. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Dunstan was very much in his element.
Yeah.
Fair.
Okay, workhorse.
Or Axeman getting all that cash
Sweet loot.
by
That's
kicking
true.
ass.
But doing all the
Yeah.
work of the scenario.
No, I didn't do all the work of the scenario. Definitely
Oh,
not.
that's true.
Yeah,
I rode, I stabbed, but I did not dive. If I had
true.
dove, then yes, I would have taken it, but no.
Maybe MVP for you then.
Workhorse probably Dunsty. He's
What?
diving at the end. Fricko as well.
No,
For
fair enough.
doing his
Yeah.
thing. Fuck it,
Okay.
all of you have a persona.
All right.
MVP,
I don't
crucial
think that
element,
makes sense, but fine.
crucial element of success.
Or
That's
MVP.
only one of you.
We didn't really succeed much, but I think Axeman gets that.
Yeah, I think that's
I would give it to Axeman.
yeah, because he
Yeah.
risked his life. So did. Okay, personal
So there
goals.
isn't a crucial element of failure for Fricko, really.
So what was
Revenge.
that- What's that for? Persona or?
Yeah, you stabbed a cunt. Persona.
Okay.
Personal
What's that?
deeds. Revenge, triumph, seduction, victory. I would say Fricko is on his way to redeeming that corpse that plopped over.
Huh? Okay.
Because that was one of your things, that it wasn't justice that he was plopped in the water.
Precisely. So,
Yeah,
Viking.
so you're on your way to actually homoing.
So, another persona?
Another persona. The problem with that is, of course, Pelvis might not be happy to see that corpse again.
I'm not necessarily too happy with Pelvis right now.
Couldn't we just give it to the
Yeah.
the,
Why would you
the
even
ferryman?
show Inspector Pelvis that it was there?
Yeah, this is. Yeah. I wasn't necessarily going, hey, look what I found.
Pelvis.
Well, there's some sort of census going on in the town that want to at least know who is dead, because they need to not look for corpses. So if a corpse shows up on the docks, they are very likely to at least want to have a look at who it is.
Well, we're not going to tell the census. We'll just leave it out for the ferryman.
All right,
How about
but the censor will eventually tell Pelvis that this guy, or it will eventually reach Pelvis. He'll unless you do it on another island. But yeah, that's for next time. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it for this
I'll
time.
argue with that about that next time.
Yay.
All right.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
Whoa.
Oh, that's fun.
That's right. Say goodbye, man.
Cheers, guys.
Gian.
GN lads.
Sonia.
What? I already did it.
Oh fuck. Okay.